This is an emergency broadcast signal from Vault 88. Authentication code word, impish. Vault 88 emergency classification. Unspecified integrity breach warning. Any available Vault-Tec personnel are required to respond under Emergency Protocol VT-76. This signal will repeat.
Oh yeah, it ain't just a story. University Point, that settlement on the coast. Fear in my slippers after the shoot. That's all I ask.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, Yiffy. All right, you. Tell me, Diamond City Radio? It's terrible, yes? It makes you want to cut your own ears off.
I don't think I noticed.
You listen to it. Something must...
Vadim.
It's true. Someone... I don't think...
Sounds good to me.
All right.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Vadim isn't serious.
Right. We're all just having a laugh.
Hey, okay, good. For Travis, and so he does not believe.
Right. Well, that can always be...
Exactly. Go on. Come, you.
Don't talk to me. Might attract someone's attention.
Hey there.
What? You lost? I need a tour guide.
See this bar? I killed a man for it.
Let's see what you got.
Good.
What do you want, Vadim?
I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my...
Uh-huh. I'd be happy to help.
Okay.
Haven't met a man I couldn't lay out.
Oh,
Sure.
Excellent. I want to stay. I want you to...
I'm on board.
Why not? I have... They confront... Then you and... Simple.
Uh-huh.
I have...
Right. Vadim.
Good to see returning customers.
Uh-huh. Earl Sterling used to work.
Poor Earl. You with Valentine? I hope you find... I got a bar to run. Let me know if you want.
Mm-hmm. Not now.
You sure?
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm always looking for people. From what I...
Mm-hmm. I don't mind danger.
You'll get paid, by the way. But you'll need to...
Sure.
Come down to Cat.
Busy here. You been to Good Neighbor? Friggin' hole. Ghouls and chemheads.
Seen better days, hasn't it?
Hey, Doc.
Let's get you examined right away. Time...
Do you know anything about...
Please. I really... Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
Where is Doc Crocker?
I'm a doctor, not a... Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
Gonna pass.
Fine.
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What? Diamond City's got 2 private Dixons?
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Anyway, well, it's something to think about, I guess. The only one surprised is Peter Davis.
Care cares about you. All your medicinal needs.
Hey, who you writing that poem for? Skeeter.
Nice Pip Boy.
We buy and sell everything.
You old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
To everyone, except... No sense
Don't
allowed
walk
here.
outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for
You need protection. Everyone. Let's see what you have.
everything.
What, you lost? I ain't a tour guide.
Nice piece you got there. Just keep it holstered.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax with some cans. The super salon.
Doc.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined.
Care to explain all this?
This is a medical facility. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate...
I need to get into this.
What does this look like?
I'm investigating.
A missing person?
Uh-huh.
So unless you have some...
Could 100 caps change your mind?
100 caps? To visit up... Here, the key. Just don't touch anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Take it easy, Doc. Let's talk about Earl.
I didn't mean to do it. You have to believe me. Doc Crocker is a brilliant surgeon. No one dies under his care. No one dies. They just walk away happy. Happy with my work. Happy with their new face. Earl, he just didn't want to be happy.
So you were performing surgery, and Earl didn't make it. Is that it?
I, might have had just a bit of jet before operating. So I nipped a few arteries I shouldn't have. Who hasn't? But I'm a problem solver, you see. I knew if Earl disappeared, everyone would just think the Institute took him.
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to...
Doc, be reasonable.
No. No one can...
Uh-huh.
Something you need?
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
Doc.
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Take a look around for yourself. You'll figure it out.
That's Earl Sterling's body, isn't it? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew he had gone through with the surgery. So, Earl didn't just vanish. The procedure went badly, and Dr. Crocker was just trying to cover it up.
Well, it's over. That's that.
It's over? The most well-respected surgeon in Diamond City is dead, his patient is in pieces, and all you have to say is, it's over? Yes, I guess it is. You should go. I have a report to file with security and a mess to clean up.
Better in our hands anyway. He wouldn't listen.
Whatever it is, leave me out of it.
Miss Perkins.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
It was either him or me. I had to put him down.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Coming to you from, the jeweled green, the green, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Louis Jordan is up next. It's spelled Lewis, but don't be fooled. This one I can relate to because I don't like talking to people.
word of advice. Never call your mother a simp unless you get this
Self-prescribed me, myself, and I.
Read the public and be prepared.
Here the different raider groups are carving up Concord like Christmas turkey.
Gonna be a good fight! Yeah, of course they always look mad!
Nothing.
What? Who's there? Let's get this over with, shall we? Guess we showed them.
Plenty of shops inside the city if you need the trade.
to spend a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Fridwin's in town.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
What have you done?
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. You'll... That being said, you're about... I've received orders that we're both... Follow me up to the roof of the police station.
Just when I thought you were gone for good. I take it you're ready for another mission?
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon, and for the Brotherhood.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Stick close to me and answer all of his questions. right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. You might expect an endorsement like, the Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the as the captain of this vessel. I will... Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all. Your orders are to proceed. If you have any questions...
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest dismissed.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but...
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Elder.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite... And he concludes, seeing as he's one of my most respected. Therefore, from this moment, and befitting your title, regret...
A knight?
Judging from the state of the world. In any event, once you're welcome aboard the Prid...
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Looks like we have a thruster.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. Congratulations on the promotion.
Well, there's a classic.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
Sure. I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best.
Exactly. I just hope you... not to put too fine...
Don't worry.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the end. In order to be an effective part of the team, since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor...
Sounds good.
Outstanding.
There. Try it now.
You'll get used to sleeping comfortably under my hand.
Thought never crossed my mind that I would be doing anything else. What about you?
Would you believe that I was a farmer before this? Never even touched a gun till I was in basic training.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, sure.
We're all here fighting for the same reason now.
How's that?
You know, protecting mankind.
Everything holding together?
Trust me.
Restoring the wasteland.
Good. Firing!
Right. Of course. I'm not gonna... All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Hey,
All right.
Paladin.
Yes?
Just wanted to check in. See,
I don't see how this is a relevant question right now.
that's all for now.
Affirmative.
You haven't lived until you tipped a ramen with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge. Knight.
Don't have the key. Hey.
Ad Victoriam, brother. No, I can't go to her. That's why I asked you.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you...
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a first question. As a child, Were you ever...
Wouldn't vault tech screening?
Vault text screen? You were a vault. You're probably healthier than... Anyway, sorry I missed it. Okay, have you ever had...
Never been seriously sick.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual...
Sure. Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college.
That hardly qualifies. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the...
If my life's in danger?
That's an acceptable answer. Excellent. I see no reason to... If you ever need medical...
Right. Cade?
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Patch me up, Doc.
All right, soldier.
Hurting all over, Doc.
Scrapes and bruises. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No other complaints.
Sounds good. Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere.
Right. What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my... Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting...
Uh-huh. Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so...
Ah, yes. You, under normal circumstances. However, I'm woeful. Unfortunately...
What exactly is a research?
Simply put, we send a... Saves us from sending...
If you want my help, just...
I wasn't aware you were... As you patrol the... I'm authorized to pay you for each... And if you wish to be assigned to a research... In any event...
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
How can a machine believe it's alive? That's ridiculous.
Proctor Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. Anyway, my name's Ingram. If your power...
Sounds like you have a pretty...
Played. There isn't a day. And since I'm stuck in this...
Actually, you seem to be getting...
I suppose it's...
Right.
Anyway, there's a pretty... Oh, and if you need... Now, if you'll
Time to suit up.
If Dom and Ugly had a child,
Step forward,
they'd be a
Knight.
super mutant.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already, the powers that be have me locked. If you need to stock up...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreed. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm mostly interested in weapons. Of course, if
I could use some extra cap.
you need them, just involve. And since after you're done, in the meantime.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked...
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked.
Right.
And this is the power... If you need to...
That's good.
I'm glad. When I tell... I'm mostly... Of course.
Sure. I could use them.
You need them. Just... And since After you're done, in the meantime.
Hi.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
What brings you to me today?
Set me up.
Sure, I've got something.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustment.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
For laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Tighten up the meter. Let's work a bit.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm, Knight. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Having the Pridwood moored above the airfield keeps the Brotherhood straight.
You know those scents with the plastic faces? Keep me the fuck out.
Oh, you got it there, something.
Yeah, research personnel.
Babysitting field scribe. Prestigious.
Needs guard duty. Why?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Now into the next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of
If you're looking for another safe haven, you'll shut up.
I can see you don't need my supervision. The final rule of my range? No injuries. Anyone foolish enough to get hurt during practice.
This is our supply room. Unless you're here on official business.
Joining our cause was the white.
What I call locked and loaded.
I can't believe super mutants were human ones. Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the common scum.
Cleared for release. Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
This area seems to be in disarray. Wonder if this is recent.
Back to hell with you!
My brother!
Remember the Citadel! Send them back to hell.
You see me, human? This is death!
That's an interesting find. This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time. Trash depicted. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
I smell you!
Remain vigilant. I know this.
Aim for their weak
Pin them down!
You humans made us! Now suffer for your arrogance!
I lost them.
Think you're clever?
Mission accomplished. vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard. There isn't much left to properly identify these remains. We're being stalked.
Someone there? Oh. What's that? What? Nothing. Gonna find you soon, human! Take it on! Come out wherever you are!
What you'll find.
You're here! You're here! Stop hiding! I can smell you out there! Nice try! Sorry!
Look at this place.
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Paladin Dance.
Back to the Prydwen. I'll take. Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Uh-huh.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
could really use your help.
I'd be glad to help if I can.
We've got a nest. Now, if you can make sure...
No problem. I'll take...
I hope so.
Got a dangerous look about it. Hope you ain't here for me.
Feeling creative today?
You better not cause any trouble.
Out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Iron Maiden is still in the lead. This race is really heating up. It's another great day out here at the track. He's in the camp. Call in the bots. Turn him loose.
swap some gear? I don't think we're alone. Can't see me over. You hear that?
Over there! Intruder alert! That's how we do it in the Brotherhood.
Damn it! Screw this!
I'll find you.
Guess it was nothing after all. The hell?
Weapons cold.
There we go.
Learn anything interesting? Look at these.
Perfectly useful machines being wasted for the sake of speed.
Got it.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the mire-like scat off my boots.
If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, mutie, and scent and shoot them into space. I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Ryan's and his foolish ways.
Oh, God.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Thank you, Elder.
I expect that you will.
Right.
Now, I'm sure you're an even greater task. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental.
Feel like trading
We're here
some
because of a
equipment?
unique... energy reading recorded by... According to our scribe, the moment this information, the Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation, to accomplish this goal, I've had our scribes
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers.
It could be the sewers. I want you to get out. You seem to have a... If you discover a way in, Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war...
Our records indicate the ruins of the location. Anything else?
Not right now.
Very well, then.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Go on.
I appreciate your time. This isn't a formal meeting.
Right.
I think we may have gotten off on the wrong, expecting you to... And given that you've...
Uh-huh. That's very kind.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate...
He was a monk from the moment I fought.
I'm sure every soldier.
Maybe. After I was... The news, it's taken. It's because...
I don't know what...
You don't have to say anything. Well, I've said...